Guys, we're on Lanana Creek Trail in Nacogdoches. We are looking for a cemetery that's supposed to be on this trail system of native Indians to the area and Spanish settlers. And we're gonna go up here.
Watch where you're walking right here. Look at this.
Oh, this is it.
This is the spring.
The eyes of...
It is flowing, girls. Look.
The eyes of Father Margil. So there was a priest in was it 1713 to 1714?
No, it was after that because he moved here in 1716.
So it was 1719 maybe to 1720. There was a huge drought. That's water. It's a huge drought, and he prayed for water and
feel that nice.
Did a prayer by this area, and then hit a stick on a rock, and he hit a spring. He actually hit two springs, but
he sure did.
This is one of them, and the town was able to.
So good.
The town was able to drink water.
That is super cool. We're gonna take a picture of it too. Oh yeah, we totally have to go up here. Is this a little...
Okay, so this is the other one. So he said
This is the other one.
Yep.
It is still flowing.
It's still flowing.
Son of a bitch.
So it's right here, y'all. This is the second one.
If you listen,
you can hear it. It's just dripping out of the... That's amazing.
That's fantastic. This is what it caused right here, look. Here it is right here.
Oh, there we go. The eyes of Father Margil. Sorry, Father. And then it's all right here. And it's slowly flowing down there.
Little by little. Just walk over here, girl.
Right here. Right here. Cemetery's right here. I see it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so we're going to make sure this is the one, wow. Look, Heidi.
I know.
So we're going to make sure this is the one that they were talking about. So it should have a lot of American Indians and Spanish settlers in here. We're going to see if this is the one. It is on the trail. It's actually pretty damn big. But see, am I seeing a gate down there?
Yeah.
Why are they talking about it being so hidden and so nobody knows where it is, hidden and forgotten?
Well, not understanding. Owen. So we could totally drive over here and drive in.
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it it? So guys, I'm not even sure if we're in the right cemetery. We seem to think we are not because it's like too well known and it's marked too well. But it is very historical. This is Thomas J. Rusk.
He signed the Declaration of Independence.
Yes. Thomas J. Rusk came to Texas in 1834. In a few months, he led a force to quell an Indian uprising. In the independence movement, he was a member of a vigilante committee in Nacogdoches. Then a colonel in the Army of the Provisional Government of 1835. He was a signer of the Texas Declaration of Independence in 1836. Secretary of War for Republic, a hero of San Jacinto, commander of chief in the Army in 1836 after Sam Houston was wounded at San Jacinto. Chief Justice of Texas Supreme Court in 1839, President of the Constitutional Convention in 1845, when Texas became a state. Represented Texas in the United States Senate from 1846 until his death in 1857. Held various other public offices. It says Patriot, Soldier, States, Mayan Jurisk, Rusk. I don't know if he's the only one here. This whole place is full of historical memorials. Here's Miss Rusk, Mary Rusk, born 1809, died 1856. I wish we could get over here. There's something there that looks pretty cool. Heidi says Franklin Star, oldest marker, oldest marked grave, Franklin J. Starr. Franklin Jefferson Starr, born in New Hartford, Connecticut, April 11, 1805, died in Nacogdoches, July 7, 1837. James Franklin's infant son, and Pamela Orange Starr, born in Nacogdoches, Texas. I don't know. Franklin's the only one here. Let's go check out the historical marker real quick. That might help us figure out if this is the correct cemetery or not. I don't think it is, but we're going to come over here and check it out. Susan Frost Thorne. Look how gorgeous that is. That is just gorgeous. Can you see the detail on this? And you see right here, there's quite a few of these in here. This is Captain Hayden Arnold, commanded the Nacogdoches Company at the Battle of San Jacinto. There's quite a few in here. There are some quite interesting things. This place is huge. I do not think this is it. Cemetery. So Charles Stanford Taylor, Thomas Rusk, William Clark, Kelsey Harris Douglas, Captain Hayden Arden, which we just saw, Arnold. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here, y'all. Let's read this historical sign. Originally called American Cemetery, Oak Grove Cemetery is located, land grant of Impresario Hayden Edwards, leader of the Freedom Rebellion. Many graves from the early Spanish cemetery of Nacogdoches. Many graves from the early Spanish cemetery of Nacogdoches were relocated to the site when the county's courthouse was erected. On the Spanish cemetery ground in 1912, the earliest grave from that burial ground is marked Father Mendoza, 1718. Oak Grove Cemetery filled historical figures, important book to Nacogdoches. Yeah, there's all kinds of people in here. So,
there's slaves buried here too.
Yeah. Here's John S. Roberts. He was the sheriff in Natchitoches. Here's your Natchitoches. Sheriff in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Leaders of Battle of Nacogdoches, member of consultant, commanded the Nacogdoches Company in storming of Bexar. That's the second one I've seen in storming of Bexar. Sheriff in Natchitoches, Louisiana.
That's where we go in between Nacogdoches and Natchitoches for the whatchamacallit girl. Yes.
Oh, the missions.
Yes.
Patton. Here's Branch. I think we're going to get back on the trail system. I really don't think we're in the right place. There are 6 people in here.
There are?
Mm-hmm.
pardon me for walking on you.
Jeez, what is
I
that?
don't know. I can't see it without my glasses.
145th Judicial District Court, Portrait of a Mother, Proverbs chapter 31. It's like a poem. It's a letter or a poem.
Huh. Veteran Cemetery, Original Cemetery, and the Catholic Cemetery.
I don't think we're in the right cemetery.
There's no way.
It wouldn't have been this big, and they would have said what the name of it. I mean, it's pretty big.
Huge.
Not that there aren't some cool stuff here.
Oh yeah, and there's some older graves.
There's some older graves, and
that ain't so funny, girl.
I just don't see the Indian burials. They did mention something about the Spanish.
Yeah, but not any Indians. I haven't seen anything like that at all.
Clark. Here's his historical memorial.
Look, here's another one.
Yeah, they're all over. Robert A.
Born in
Iron.
1800. Died in 1861.
Oh. William Clark Jr. A signer of the Texas Declaration of Independence. Born in Virginia, 1798, died 1871. His wife, Martha Wall Clark, born 1801, died 1863.
His wife is married in Marshall, Texas. Robert Ryan.
Wow, I wonder why.
Maybe she remarried.
Possible. Or she got sick and she couldn't be moved.
That could be true also. Huh.
1881. 1885. I don't know what it is.
Grambling.
He was a private. 25th Alabama County. This is pretty under here.
Like what was this? Just extra bricks?
No. There was definitely something there.
Could still be under all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, John Edward is here.
Shearer Van
Cronkite? Cronkite? Cronkite?
He was a Boy Scout.
Robert Earl Cole
He was
Jr.
young. He was only 15 when he died. Sad.
We're going to go back on the trail. We're going to go back on the trail and see if we can find the cemetery we're looking for. My friends, we found it. And I still don't know why they're saying it's hidden. Because again, there is a road right here, but this is it. So let's start up here at the historical marker.
Unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yeah, they said there's a bunch of unknown out here. And unmarked. Ion Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. Reverend Lawson Reed came to Nacogdoches in 1878. Union Church. The presence of the church, number of United Graves, just earlier intermittent site, earlier marked graves, that of Julia Harris, who died in 1897. Here is the only marked grave dating from the 19th century. Zion Hill Baptist Church grows steadily from its inception, like 1890s. Needed a new structure. Okay, amongst these buried here is Reverend Lawson Reed, John B. Liggins, Emil Rivera. Huh. Okay, let's check it out. says Mammy. Here's an unknown. Cone but not forgotten, gone but not forgotten. Hollies, born 1857. Another unknown, unknown, and then there's just a rock there. Here's an unknown. J. Riss, Emmer Clark? I don't know. Huh. Looks like a family plot. An unknown. Have you found the father yet?
No.
Here's a Reverend Reed.
Is that him?
No, we're looking
He's
for...
marked by 2 stones.
Yeah, this is Reverend Reed, though. He's born here. Buried here. This is pretty, y'all. Look at this. Hi, Millie. Is that not gorgeous? John Higgins. Sorry about the road noise. This cemetery is supposed to be haunted. There is activity of people feel like they're being followed, as well as pulling up hair, touching. Apparently they like to play with you. These you can, that one you can't read. Wife of Cass Donegan, Floyd, Castaway. Jim Smith, Texas Private, 1886 to 1938. Thank you, Jim. W.M. Lewis.
A lot of unknowns.
Yeah, there are a lot of unknowns in
I
here.
have not seen the Reverend. 2 stones. So I'm not really sure how that works.
Yeah, I just saw Reverend Reed. I didn't see the
The other one.
the French Reverend. The Spanish. Unknown. Unknown. Now, these are not legible. There are 2 stones. There's an infant here. Unknown. So there are a lot of unmarked out here as well. Okay, so are you getting any vibes in here or anything?
No.
Me either. No. But we can do an EVP. Come back here in the shade.
We are dying, just so y'all know. If you can see, we are soaking wet. It is so freaking hot.
Dread.
But we found what we were looking for, so at least there's a bonus.
We did. I just, I expected it to be a little more hidden, and it is not. But the pictures that I saw of it, it does look like this. it just didn't show like a main road or anything. It just really made it sound like it was in the freaking woods off the trail.
Okay, but here's the weird thing, is that she read that it was Native American and Spanish people, and there's a plaque up at the front here that says that it was predominantly a black cemetery and Baptist church here at one time.
Yeah.
So we still might not have found it. I mean, we might be somewhere completely different, we're not sure.
Well, yeah, or they could have their stories mixed up.
That's true
But
also.
because they say the cemetery is haunted, because they say that you feel like you're being followed, and people have had their hair pulled and touched and things like that, and had negative experiences once they went home, we're going to do a quick EVP. As you can tell, we have walked around just looking at some of the headstones, and I have not got an eerie feeling.
No.
I don't feel like anybody's following me. Then again, you know, maybe it's when it's calmer out.
A lot of traffic, as you can hear in the background, so maybe when it's later in the evening, it might actually be a little more active. We're not sure, but we are going to do an EVP.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to start this. What is the name of the cemetery?
Zion, I think.
Zion Cemetery in Nacogdoches, Texas.
Are there some Indians buried here? Some native Indians in the area? Are there any tribesmen here?
Are there a lot more unknown graves here that they have yet to discover?
Are we standing on anyone? And if we are, I do apologize.
We truly do apologize. We don't mean to be disrespectful at all.
But I do see like one little grave here and unknown here, so it is a possibility.
Can you tell us your name? I'm Heidi.
And Melissa. And we thank you for letting us walk with you today. Are there some Spanish settlers buried here?
If that was any testament.
I'm going to probably say yes to that. Anyway. Are you at peace? Can you tell us your name?
Reverend, are you here?
Is there anything you can tell us about your death?
We're not going to stay here too long because we have a nice walk back and it's really hot. So if you guys want to say anything, right now would be the opportune time.
Where is that bug? See it right here? Is it a spider web? Is it the light hitting that spider? See where I am. It looks...
Oh,
Yeah.
it's water.
From what?
Above us, apparently.
Water falling from the trees? Yeah,
Literally.
kind of weird.
There's no clouds. It's not raining
And it's
at all.
just right here. Water.
Wait,
Or is that sunlight hitting a spider web? Spider web? Yeah, it's very strange.
No, that's water.
It's weird, y'all. It's not raining.
It's just.
We actually heard some footsteps,
Yes.
like right here. Are you up above the ridge from us?
What's going on with the water coming from this part of the tree, y'all?
Are the trees leaking a sap or something? It's coming up from further above.
I honestly do not know where that's coming from.
Can you come whisper in my ear? If you can hear me, come tell me a secret. Right here. Are we looking at you, or are our backs to you? Are you behind us or in front of us? Kids in the background? No, it's very weird. I don't think the camera will pick it up, so that's why I'm not.
No, but it's
What's crying? Why are the trees crying?
just right here. What is going
I
on?
know, it's right here.
I mean, I literally don't see it anywhere else.
And it's still happening.
Well, I'm looking right at it.
I mean, is that tree blooming something? And the blooms are falling? I mean, this has some white flower. It's just, I don't know if that's it or not. Very strange. Are you at peace here? What happened to you? How did you die?
Very weird.
So who follows people home?
Yeah, you guys like to travel? We do not want you following us, though. You
are
can
not
stay
allowed.
right here.
You are not allowed to follow us home.
No.
Can you feel how hot it is today? Or do you feel temperature? You hear music in the background? We're not far from town, y'all, so we may hear some, road noise and things from the background. It's going to be very fun trying to go through this audio. Can we see you? Can you show yourself?
Can you rattle a tree branch? Or move something so we can hear it?
If you're one of the unknown, you can tell us your name so that we can know who you are. Do you know that you're at rest? Are you at rest? We are just drenched.
I am soaked.
Okay, guys, I think we'll leave the recorder running for a few minutes while we walk out and the camera, and then we're checking out of here and